This program is brought to you by Emory University.
Well, a lot of the Bible doesn't make happiness a particular theme, but the wisdom literature, which was used a lot to educate young people in ancient Israel, these were the proverbial sayings that parents told their children and that were then collected and made into a literary collection. They were all about how to have a happy and prosperous and morally good life.
They relate to happiness because they are introduced with the word blessed, and blessed is often taken as a synonym for happiness. And if you think of blessedness as a life of bliss or a life of well-being, then the beatitudes really do sketch a vision of human well-being.
For Muslims, the idea that is to be fully happy is to lead a life now that will lead to salvation through this world and into the next world. So I guess a better term for it is well-being or salvific living.
The scripture says, "V'samachta b'chagecha," rejoice in your festivals, "V'hayita ach sameach," and be really happy. I think the Jewish view of happiness emanating from that is that the life you've been given in this world is a gift. And it's very much this world focused. And you should take pleasure in all the things, the spiritual things, the familial relationships, material things. Enjoy the life.
And I think His Holiness and the Buddhist practice move away from a religion and towards a deeply personal spiritual quest. And that is to overcome your own failings, your own weaknesses, and the way in which we create our own suffering, and develop a strong mind and a practice of pursuing things ethically and with others in mind.
The greatest value of having a dialogue between different religious traditions about the value of happiness is simply for everyone to be reminded that happiness is something that people take for granted and they assume is part of their own tradition and their own routine. But very often they lose sight of the deeper psychological or devotional insights that are required to actually get to a point of deep happiness.
The preceding program is copyrighted by Emory University.